So you're in the strategy portion of your search, you're kicking off, you won the contract. Everyone's rushing to get candidates in front of clients. And that's great if you have candidates ready to go, but it can lead to skipping steps in the process of a good search execution. If you don't have a path to success, if you haven't defined what success looks like and how you're going to get there, then your client's always going to be wondering who else is available. But taking a very strategic approach is built into Clockwork and starts with this strategy tab, the project strategy. Where are you going to look for candidates? What should the candidate have in their background, or what are the attributes a candidate has that defines them as a good candidate? And it starts with, how you build research, how you define with your client what is an acceptable profile for your research. Now, you've kind of discussed this during the benchmarking piece, but here's where you really need to dig into your search strategy with your client. The search strategy has a project strategy text field that you edit and write for your or with your client. We're looking for people, past and present experience, the companies below, titles, locations. It's company experience, it's titles and locations. That's the strategy that you're going to define with your client. This is going to set you up and set your research team up for success, because this is where they're going to go once your client has signed off on this to go find the people and put them on the project. But you really want to make sure that you are defining for your client who you're looking for, like why you're putting people on research, and it should relate back to this page. They have the right companies, the titles, and locations that we're looking for this project. Below that, this target company list gives clarity into what those companies are. What company experience do you want your candidates or research profiles to have? And you build this list here in the target company list building function. And they're totally editable by you. You can create new ones, or you can pull on your library if you've built previous lists on e-commerce. But here we've got one for SaaS companies. Get rid of this. And you see we've already kind of searched within this company. This is going to relate to the people that are on your project. And when you are done, or when your research team is done on researching these companies, you check it off. Now you can look into these companies individually. Bring you out to the company and the people who have experience there, or you can go back and you can search within all of those companies. Let's go pull up all those companies, past and present, present not past, and you can add criteria to it. What this does is it really just allows you to clarify with your client what a good profile looks like. You do not want your client questioning your research, and your research team is going to be looking for you for guidance on what is a good profile, what should they be doing, and you direct them to this strategy tab. This is project management, this is consultative, this is getting buy-in from your client on what a good profile looks like, so that when you put somebody up on research or your recruiter has called them, you already know they're pre-qualified because they meet this search strategy. Then the next portion of the recruiting piece is then to see, with those qualifications, how they stack up against the requirements of the job spec. We'll talk about that later.